What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another Moveset video. It's been quite a bit since the last Moveset video I ever made, and today I'm going to be making a Moveset for a certain character that some people probably either want or don't want. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm back. So, the character that people want, that's been talked about, maybe not as much as Gino or Sora or the others, and that's Bandanna Waddle. He's one of those characters be like, why though? Well, I admit he's basically the final squad in Return to Dreamland. He's basically the generic first stage enemy that has a spear and he's wearing pizza clothing. Or people love to joke, Goomba with the hats or Kirby with the spear. Like, did people ever play Kirby, honestly? People don't realize Bandanna D is player 2 in, like, the past, like, few spin-off Kirby games, actually. And I'll admit, before anyone mentions Magolor, Suzy, or any other Kirby characters, no, I am not against any Kirby character joining the roster. And I will love the Roach, but people need to understand why people want Bandanna D over any other Kirby character. And really, adding like DeRoach or something over Bandanna D is like adding Rosalina and Smash before Luigi. So yeah, that's why people want Bandanna D. But people honestly make the argument is he'd be pretty boring. Banjo-Kazooie, Min, who's arguably everyone's least favorite DLC fighter in general. Yeah, these arguments of, oh, he'd just be boring. It just seems dumb when Min and Banjo are treated as the worst DLC characters. Byleth, maybe. I'm not a Fire Emblem hater, by the way. So yeah, it just seems pretty dumb to me. Anyway, let's just get back to this. Let's go over his basic attacks. Now, sadly, yeah, I can understand. Most of the stuff will have to be ripped from other Kirby games. He will be using most of the time his spear attack to attack. And while I definitely understand that his dash attack, normal attacks will just all be basic spear attacks, yeah. But things get a little more interesting with his special attacks. Now, 3 out of 4 of the special moves will not be using his spear, by the way. We are going to be using different stuff because Bandanna D does way more than just using a spear. People who actually play Kirby who understand. So, first things first. For the neutral special, I'm giving him the Wave Beam. What's that? Well, this is a move Kirby does in Return to Dreamland. You hold the B button to charge a huge ball of energy with the beam ability. In Smash, that can work perfectly for Bandanna D. He uses spear to charge up a huge ball of energy and release it. You can also just press B and do a little bit of damage, but the more you hold it, the more damage will go and faster will go. So probably similar to Rosalina's neutral special, if anything. Just not like not like Luma gets bigger or something like that. So yeah. So that's his neutral special. For his side special, I'm giving him the Parasol Drill attack. Where it basically, just like Kirby, where you press the B button and you move, you do a little drill attack. And Smash, that can basically work. Now, I'm not sure if this will be similar to Banjo's side special where it's invincible. Nah, it won't be like that. I'll make it a little fair. You press side special, you go pretty fast, and you see water droplets come out to do a little bit of flinch damage. So yeah, that's how side special works. He just does a little dash to his parasol. And after all, there are Waddles who use parasols. So yeah. For his up special, I'm giving him the Spear Copter. Similar to King K. Rool's up special, pressing up special will make Waddle slowly rise up, and his spear will basically spin around. And yes, the spear does do damage. So yeah. It is a little bit easier to spike unlike K. Rool, but regardless, it is definitely a decent up special. Be right back. Okay. Alright, so for his down special, this was hard to come up with, but I'm giving him the Gem Apples. Now, unfortunately, this is taken from Magolor, which would be pretty cool in Smash, but I'm giving this to Bandanna because I couldn't think of any other options to use that isn't a spear. So, he throws a Gem Apple, at least one Gem Apple, it bounces for a bit, and after 3 seconds, it will explode and do a bit of damage. Maybe similar to Banjo's grenade, maybe a bit stronger, because it is a Gem Apple. It is sort of like a bomb, so maybe a bit more damage. So yeah, that's how it works. And Gem Apples are kind of in some of the spin-off Kirby games, so I think this makes perfect sense. And for his final smash, I'm giving him the Megaton Punch. I want a cinematic cutscene where Bandanna D just does this. It would be perfect, honestly. So yeah, that's his final smash. So yeah, that's quickly his moveset. I know it's a little more interesting than him just using a spear. People who play Kirby will understand how it works, honestly. So yeah, and as for his stage, however, I don't really know. The only thing I could come up with, which I want, is a Dynablade boss battle kind of stage, and that would be pretty much perfect, honestly. So yeah, let's just give him that. And for his costumes, well, obviously, he can take from other Kirby characters and stuff, just like Kirby does and stuff. Or Kirby has a bunch of costumes in some Kirby games. Bandanna could take from other characters, I guess. So yeah. And I think that's it for Bandanna's moveset. Whether if you want Bandanna in Smash or not, or you think he fits better in the base game roster, Banjo-Kazooie, keep in mind, we all have our wants. I understand Bandanna gets a lot of hate. Try being a Geno or Waluigi fan. So yeah, I think that's all I really gotta say. Do I think Bandanna is likely? Honestly, I don't think so, honestly. We say this for Final Fantasy and Steve. Sure, it happened, but I'm not sure. Sakurai is weird with Kirby and stuff, so it's kind of hard to tell, even if Nintendo chooses the DLC characters. Anything can happen, so yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Do you want Bandanna in Smash? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.